In this video, we are going to take a look at how you can manage Kong API Gateway plugins with APIwiz. The key feature of APIwiz is how it has embedded governance in the process itself. This enables you to have certain plugins or policy enforced, which will be marked as mandatory and applied automatically when someone tries to build a service. So let's take a look at it. On the left hand side, you can create a category for all your plugins. These categories can be team specific or product specific. In this case, it is generally theme specific, but think of it as a group for organizing the plugins that are commonly used by specific teams or group of products. Next, when you have selected some category, on the right hand side, you will be able to see a add plugin button. This add plugin window allows you to curate certain plugins into your system, and only allowed plugins that you have added in the category will be used by the developers. In this section, this side represents the typical grouping by Kong for all the plugins that are there in the system. These are the default plugins. For example, I can click on this basic auth and JWT and click on review. On review, I can click on this pencil and rename it to specific, like for example, this might be a specific plugin for my team. I can customize it with the description and click on save. Once I have saved this, I can see that both the plugins are added in this system. Now I can go here and click on this dot and edit the plugin. This governance part is the key feature of APIwiz, where you can enable enforcing a plugin on a specific scope. That means once I click on the service or a global, this basic auth plugin that I just created will get automatically applied to either all service or globally across runtime. Now you can also decide the scope for enforcing this specific plugin. If I click on plus, I'll be able to select a runtime, which is Acme Data in this case, and a destination, default destination for this. Now I have done the same setting of enforcing this plugin, but this time it's not for all the runtimes, but this is for specific runtime, which is Acme Data on-prem. Now I have enforced this plugin for all service in this runtime and in this destination. This enables a robust governance over your plugins or policies of the gateway, which will help eventually to prevent any manual oversight where somebody might forget to add a specific plugin. So this will help in that prevention. In the next tab, for any plugin that you're configuring, there are certain metadata that you need to override or you can put values in. For example, if it's a rate limiting plugin, you can add the number of attempts here in the metadata and also override the default value. For better organization, you can also filter this list by specific scope. That's all for this video. In the next video, we will see how we can create a service in Kong API Gateway using APIwiz.